Hello everyone, it is Rob here from Orcland FC. Some of you might know me from some of the other YouTube channels like Woodward Games, and here we are for the official launch of Blackout Football Manager, the worldwide launch. Okay, so let the games begin. Hopefully everything's up and running. I have never live streamed on this channel, so let me know if you can hear me, if everything's working, and let's begin. So, what is Blackout Football Manager? Let's go have a look. Let's go change it to here. And any moment it should appear. Here it is. Okay. So Blackout Football Manager. It's an online sports management game where you are in charge of your own football team, and you've got players. You got to set up tactics. You got to do. You can transfer players, you can train them, you got competitions, international competitions, you got so many things happening. So let's just dive right into it. So when you first start, this is your first screen and you're like, what is happening? You got different buildings here. Let's spin it around a little bit. You got the club office, academies, hotels. You think, what's a hotel doing here? We'll explain that in a moment. We've got the psychology buildings. You got the medical buildings, training, broadcast stadium, amenities, and things like that. So where should we start? Okay, let's have a look. Let's start at... Okay, so these are your grounds. These are all of the different buildings. We haven't got any buildings at the moment. It's just like this barren piece of land in the middle, probably near Hamilton somewhere. Look, you can see some cows over the side there. Anyway, so we've got, let's start at the club office. So you can click on these. We haven't constructed any buildings at all. And like to begin the game, we could go to our squad immediately and have a look first. And it's loading, and it's loading. Ooh, so, okay, I've chosen Chile as my home country, as my starting country, because I lived there for 20 years. And you can choose any country you want. When you first start the game, it'll tell you, okay, what country would you like? And just choose whichever. You got pretty much every country around the world. But I've got Chile. And I have the option of choosing a star player. What is a star player? A star player is just one of those players that has, a bit more skills and attributes and everything like that to make them just a bit better, and they train quicker. And they're just better overall. And there's a limit to the number of star players that you can have in your team. When you start, you have one star player, so choose wisely. But don't worry, if you think you've made a wrong decision, just sell him. Just get rid of him, just get rid of him, sell him, send him somewhere else. Okay, so I've got the choice here of a goalkeeper, a center midfielder, like a midfielder, and we have a center back. Now, who would I want as my best player on the pitch? What would you choose? What do you recommend in the chat there? We've got Fidel Sorin. He's 188 centimeters high. He weighs 75, so he doesn't weigh very much. He's 22 years old. They're all 22 years old. So I probably think, personally, I would have liked a striker, but I didn't get a striker in here. You might be lucky, you might not be lucky, whatever. But I think a goalkeeper, the fact I got a goalkeeper is quite a good one to have, because it all depends on... it all depends on... If your defense is screwed, at least if you got a good goalkeeper, it's like Alex Poulsen or someone like that, they're going to really help stop those balls coming in. And if you have any questions at all about this game, just put them in the chat there. We've got some of the developers in the chat. So you're welcome to ask them questions, ask me questions. I have been playing the beta, whatever, that version, the alpha version, the beta version of this game, which is why I know a bit more about it. What I will do in the next, sometime over the next week, I will do a beginner's guide. A beginner's guide to how to play this game. And it's going to go through all of the steps when you start your club, what you should do. Today we're going to do it a little, but it's going to be very quick. We're just going to experiment, look at everything, and it's just going to be more fun than anything. But I will start creating some guides and tips and tricks that I've learned over time, just so that they will help you, because the more people that have fun playing the game, the better for everyone. Something I love about this game is the community. So it's not, if you want, you can just sit behind your PC or on your phone, depend. You can play this on PC, or you can play it on your phone too, or whatever. Or on tablets, or whatever you got there. iPads. So basically you can you can do it by yourself, just sitting there like, just flicking away, and it's like, I don't want interactions with anyone around the world. Some people are like that. But if you like community, this is actually a good game for community, because you've got different competitions, you've got federations where you can get together with like-minded crazy people, and form your own like union or federation, and you can battle against other federations and things like that. And there's got the chat there, so you can have the typical banter you get and everything like that. But also they have a Discord. The Blackout Games, the creators of this, which are based in New Zealand. Yeah, New Zealand. They're based in New Zealand. They've actually got a Discord channel, so if there's any bugs, like in games, sometimes the little bugs, they're very quick to hammer at them and get rid of any bugs. So today we may see a couple, we may not, don't know. But they're very good at correcting them and fixing them and everything like that. But in the Discord also, there's a lot of banter and community from people outside of your federation, but you've also got your own little chats. We're gonna look at everything like that in a moment. There's so many things to tell. Anyway, let's have a look. So I'm gonna choose a goalkeeper, because I could do a midfielder, and it's like, yeah, he could be like a machine in the middle there. But I think I've got Camilo Rodriguez. Okay, sometimes I choose players because of their names. It's a totally terrible thing to do. It's not convenient sometimes, but sometimes I think that name is cool. But here I've got some pretty normal names. Fidel Soren, Camilo Rodriguez Tejada, and Roberto, Robert Bonilla. So which one am I going to choose? I'm going to go for the goalkeeper. So let's have a look. Pick me. That's what I say at the pub. Pick me. Are you sure? Did I click the? Oh, yeah, I am sure. So now I have this. We can go have a look at the grounds again. What I want to do, because I'm going to upgrade one of the buildings. Which one do I want to upgrade? You've got the club office. The club office is the main administrative building of your club. You could do that. Oh, I've got a point here. And what does this point mean? I've got this little icon here. It's like a spanner. I don't know if you can see it. And the spanner here. So if I click on here, and you have these, what you call, each building has their own tech tree, which means you can improve certain areas of the game, that building, but of that area of the game. So here I can have contract energy boost, budget boost, which means you get more money at the beginning of the season. You got the carryover boost, so if you don't spend any money at the beginning of the season, there's a certain amount of that gets passed over to the next season. You got contracts, foil contracts, maximum squad sizes. So what I want to do is, I'm not going to choose that right now. I want to upgrade my training, because the training for me in this game, and I've played this the beta version of this game for quite a while, but I also played Blackout Rugby for since 2007, over a decade. I played the classic version, and then I played this version, that's the version 2 of it, which is similar to this, but for rugby. So if you like rugby, go check that out. Okay, so I'm just going to upgrade. So this building, I've got the training facility is where all things happen. No, you don't want that. You get in trouble. All training happens. So I'm going to upgrade it. So if you want to upgrade it, okay, the lower the level of the building, the cheaper it is to upgrade. And it's only going to take 5 minutes. So while I'm chatting away, I'm just going to construct. Are you sure you want to start construction? Okay, I'll get some guys to do it for me because, a bit lazy. And there's a countdown of how long it's going to complete. And you can see, look at that, they got this building here and you can see them. Okay, maybe not. Like got all of the, what was it, health and safety or whatever you got. They're out there and just making sure you're not like burying people in concrete or whatever, as one does sometimes. Okay, so I'm going to check out the tech tree of this first, about the training. While we're waiting, so we're not just going to sit here, okay, got 4 minutes, 3 minutes to go. No, we're going to go check out. So basically, this is the training tech tree, or technology tree or whatever. And as you, like at the moment, we're at tier 0, level 0. And if we go up to like the first one, and like in 4 minutes from now, we're going to unlock, we can choose, we're going to get one of these tech points, and we're going to, my voice today, excuse me, and we're going to choose one of these. So we can choose training energy. I think we need some energy. What is energy? Energy is what you need to do things in the game. For example, because this game is like card based in a way, where you get different cards that you can apply for training. It's like, I want to train these guys with no cards. They all train, but they'll be pretty, yeah, okay. But I can train with an extra, I don't know, goalkeeper training or defense training or something like that. And they will improve even better. But in order to do some of these things, you have this thing called energy here. And energy is like, at the moment, I have no cards or anything like that. But this energy is what you get. Oh, we're getting there. Is that each card has an energy amount. You have, for example, like might be 1 energy, 2, 3, 4, 5 energy, whatever. So if we go here, and so when it's unlocked, I can choose a training energy boost. Receive 1 card energy from the training building every day. It renews every day. And the cards, some of the cards renew every day and everything like that. Begin receiving a daily deck from the training building containing at least 2 training cards, which you can use. And you decide, which one do I want to use? Well, I think I'll use this one because I want on my goalkeeper or on my strikers, it might be a shot taking or penalty kick or some other one of those cards. I want to apply it on that player, or you can apply it to groups of players. Okay, so let's have a look. So not long now, and so we've got 2 minutes. We go check out the squad. So here we have the squad, and you've got the different positions. You've got goalkeepers, and every player has their own level. I've got a level 16 goalkeeper, level 13 fullback. I've got a midfielder back here for some reason. So if we go, that's interesting. So you can change and swap the players around depending on what their recommended skill. Like for example, it says here he's a midfielder, but that's only his currently top position. He's a center midfielder. He's at like a level 27. I can play this person as a centre-back, where he's like a level 21 centre-back. But his best position is midfield, centre midfield. So we'll do some changing and swapping around in there. So basically each player has all of these skills and attributes, where they got acceleration, agility, coordination, endurance, speed, strength, composure, determination, intelligence, and leadership. Those are, I can't remember, those are the skills, the attributes, always get them mixed up. Anyway, and then you got the jumping, marking, passing, dribbling, tackling, finishing, technique, heading, crossing, off the ball, long shots, and positioning. And also the goalies, you got some extra ones here. For example, shot stopping, catching. He hasn't got very good shot stopping or catching or placement or anything like that. That's why he's not a very good goalie. So you can play your players wherever you want on the field, basically. But these are little, what do you call them? These little icons here of goalkeepers, fullback, center midfielder, wing midfielder or winger. Basically striker, wingers, strikers. You can change them around, put them where you like. Like this, he's my striker. Ginobili. And you can see, like, says here his preferred position at the moment is striker, but he's like a level 26 striker, but he's actually can be at the center midfielder or a wing wide midfielder, fullback, etc. And the worst position for him is goalie because he doesn't have the skills or attributes for that position. Okay, so let's go to the grounds. Is it ready yet? Finish construction. So we're just build in 5 minutes. This happened in real life. Get so much done. Anyway, finish construction. And then, you get a duffel bag. And when you get a duffel bag, it's always filled with goodies. You know what I'm talking about. So if I click on that, and what do I get? I'm going to open the duffel bag. Nice, beautiful colors on this one. Let's see what's in there. We have legal things. We got tokens and training cards. Now these tokens can be used throughout the game to do different things, which I'll talk more about later. So these tokens help you, just with different things. And we also got a training card, a level 2 skill boost training card. So I'll just collect these. Thank you very much. And at the moment, I don't have any cards at the top. I've got 50 tokens. You start with 50 tokens. And then, we've got a card here. Let's go see what card it is. It's a placement card for training. Placement provides skill points for a specified technical skill equal to 6% of the club player level. We'll talk more about that later. So basically, if I place this card on a goalkeeper, their placement in front of the goal is going to be like, they're not just going to be standing next to one goalpost. They'll be more maybe towards the middle, and their skill improves over time. Or sometimes, just make sure they don't come out too quickly, and they'll just get the ball chipped over them and things like that. That's what this placement does. For this skill, there are many different cards. We've got match day cards, contract cards, training cards, health cards, because players sometimes get injured, academy cards, weight cards, psychology cards, and miscellaneous ones. But what I want to do before we'll go to the academy, I just want to upgrade that. So while I'm talking, these buildings happen behind the scenes. So let's just construct this. So let's go, and look, you got the construction side over here. Look at that. There we go. All of these, all containers and things. So I've just upgraded the training one, haven't I? And I've got this little chemistry bottle, beaker there, filled with magic stuff. Now, it's not rum. It's like a port maybe, or maybe it's like a red wine, or anyway. You don't have red wine in beakers. You can do. Anyway, I get distracted very easily. You know me. Okay, so basically I've got 1 point I can use. So let's go to the tech tree. And what I want to do is I can have some extra training energy. It says receive 1 card energy from the training building each day towards, you get more and more energy each day, which I probably want because I've got no energy. So I can't use my card because I've got no energy to use that card. So I'm just going to confirm this one. This is probably one of the best ones to do at the beginning. Are you sure? Yes. And then it goes green. Ooh. I can unlock any of these later. So when I'm at the next level, tier 2, when I upgrade the building, I can choose one of these other ones here. Any of these ones here. And all of these go up to level at the moment, level 20 or tier 20. So now I've got 1 energy that I can use for training. We'll do a training session in a moment. So we have, let's go have a look. Oh, look, and there's a little card icon. The little card icon above it. And this happens usually at the beginning, the first time you open the game in the day. Because at midnight, like it resets, you get more cards and more money, more different things at the beginning of the day. And you see this icon, I click on it, and it says, oh, there are 2 mystery cards. What are there? I'm going to flip all cards, and we have a passing one and a finishing one. Okay, so now I've got 3 cards. So if I go here to you got the daily cards, and you have these permanent cards. Now, this is something to be known, that you need to know. There are 2 types of cards. You have the album cards, the permanent cards, you could say, until you use them. And then you have the daily cards. You notice a difference. This has a blue icon here, which means you keep this card until you use it. Once you use it, it's gone. But here you have the daily card, which means you got these red icons with like a timer on it. And that means you have until midnight, your time, or the game time, whatever time you use as your midnight. You have until the end of the day to use it. If you don't use it, it disappears. And that's no problem, because next day you get some more anyway. So it's like, no, I don't want to use a passing or a finishing. I prefer to use this one here. But at the moment, I only have 1 energy, and this requires 2 energy to use. So, and I can't use that one. So fortunately, I'll save it, and I'll use one of these which is 1 energy. You notice the more energy it requires, the more of a percentage is used. For example, of improvement. For example, this improves the skill by 6% of their level, or whatever other club player level. We'll talk about in a moment. Whereas 2 energy, whereas 1 energy, only 3%. So 3 energy card would give you 9%, 10%. Okay, multiplying by 3, 12%, 15%. It's the morning here in New Zealand. Okay, so this is what these cards do. So is that, we've got this little ball with some notifications up here. Academy's not ready yet. Let's go up here. Let's go click that ball. And it says here, Dario Ginobili has aged to 29 years old. You can get rid of them there. My other player, he's now 29 years old. He had his birthday here. And, Orcland FC Club does not have a sponsor for the current or next season. You are missing out on tokens. Okay. So what does that mean? I'm going to click on that and see where it takes me. Aha! Your club has... You want to do this the first day. Otherwise, you miss out on free tokens. This is a way to get free tokens to use in other things. So you just go through each one of these yourself later. A stable income of 2 tokens per day, regardless of whether you log in or not. A token per day, plus a bonus of 14 if you log in for consecutive days. So you got all of these options. Which one do I want? What's one of the biggest ones? 1 token per day plus a login bonus of 7 tokens if you log in for 7 consecutive days, plus 3 tokens per league win, including semi-final and final. Just the league ones. So that's a good one. I'm going to win it. I'm going to bring it on. Take me on. We're going to... Okay, so I think I'm going to select this sponsor. And this is... So now, every day, I will get a token at the beginning of the day. And after 7 days, I'll get... After 7 days, I'll get an additional 7 tokens. So you can get lots of free tokens in there that you use in different areas. And what I usually do is I sign for next season, so I don't need to remember. You will get a notification at the end of the season. I know I'm just throwing all of this information at you right now. Don't worry. We'll do little by little, short little guides about different sections. It's like, what is this? You'll be able to find it later. So sign for next season, and then I don't have to worry about it until the following season. Now, a season in this game is 28 days. 4 weeks. 28 days. So it's not like, what, 1 whole year? No, a season is 28 days, and it appears up the top here. It says, this is day 25 of 28. Because the game has launched today around the world. This is the worldwide launch. But the first day of the season starts on Monday. Yeah, starts on Monday, basically. Yeah, New Zealand time, world time, don't know where it's based, but it starts on Monday. So it goes from Monday until Sunday in 28 days time. Okay, so you have these first, what is it? What is today? Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So you got like 3 or 4 days to play around with the game, train some players, set up tactics and things. So when day 1 happens, boom, you're ready to go. So look at the game, check it out, experiment. It's not hard to break things. Even when I try. But yeah, things just work naturally. Experiment, see things. And if you find that your team is, in the end, your team is like really bad, and you want to start from scratch, from zero, you can do that. Or if you like, you can start another team, okay? Or sometimes you can have 2, 3, up to 4 teams, but that depends on your, if you got like a premium, okay, you got a thing called premium here, where you get some free tokens and free things that they do not affect the game. As in, your players, it's not like a pay to win thing where, I'm going to get better players or things like they'll better train. No, you just get extra things, like you get extra tokens to get different uniform or change the colors of your uniforms, or to change your names of your players, or lots of different things like that do not affect the result of the game. So it's, if you got the premium version or you got the free version, there's no real advantage between them. Okay, it's like you can. I played this game for free for a long time. The rugby version, I was number 1 in the world without premium for many years. So you can have premium, you can have the free version. It's all free, but it's just you get these little nice things that help you. Like if you forget to do training, it'll automatically do for you at midnight. Just things like that. Okay, so getting back, I think my building should be ready. How do I go back out? Go back to the grounds again, and the academy is ready. Finished construction. And what happens? I get one of those lovely duffel bags. Yeah, those sports bags with unless you find one like at the gym or in the locker room after a game. They're probably not nice, but these are nice ones. These are good ones. So let's go to open it up, and I've got, again, more tokens. Ooh, a level 5 academy card. That's good. Okay, and do I want to upgrade it again? So if I want to upgrade it to level 2, it's going to take 15 minutes. I could do that, but what I want to do is just upgrade academy, club office. We've already upgraded that one. Training, the stadium. Yes. I want to upgrade the stadium. Now, the stadium building is like pretty much your most important building. You can upgrade. It takes a little longer and sometimes a little more expensive. And we want to upgrade because otherwise you're going to play a game, and like, where are you going to play the game? On the street? At the local park? You can do it at the local park, but you're not going to get any income or fans or anything like that. So you need a stadium. So I'm going to construct that. 10 minutes. I can talk about lots of things in 10 minutes, believe me. So let's just build it. Are you sure you want to start construction? Yes. And they're out there with their hammer and chisel. Okay, so now, while we're waiting, we'll go to the academy because I got a point to spend. Just so you know, you can only upgrade 1 building at a time. So just be aware of that. You can only upgrade 1 building at a time. Buildings cannot be upgraded while construction is in progress because we're building the stadium. Okay? So I want to go to the academy. And what do I want here? When you're first, just a tip for you. Just a tip for you. You probably want to get as much energy as you can at the beginning. So choose these ones. It's going to help you a lot more. You'll be able to play more cards and just grow quicker. That's yours. Secret tip for the day. Ha! Hopefully it works. Anyway, so I can get energy boost. What it says here is the board begins investing in the academy infrastructure more seriously. Yeah, because the kids were just playing down the road, on the street, the main highway. But anyway, makes them faster, avoiding the trucks as they come down, flying down the highway. Receive at least one academy card each day when there is a player in development. With 1 energy per card, receive spendable card energy. So basically you get a free card, a free academy card every day if I confirm this one. Or I increase their coaching. Or we have another one here, which is every time a card is played, a random skill will be boosted or improved by 50 points. We have a physical cap. Like your attributes, the level can increase up to a certain point where you spend less points on improving their level. We'll talk more about that in a moment when we do some training and things like that. And you can have the foil. You got these foil cards. You got these normal cards like that I have here, like this one here. Got these normal cards like this. But we also have some foil cards. You know foil cards, they're the shiny cards. They're these like, ooh, I look pretty cards. And they're more useful and they just do better things. That's what these foil cards. You got different level of foil cards from memory. Look, like epic ones and legendary ones, which are very rare and they just sometimes appear throughout the game. So, and you can't just go and buy a legendary card or buy these ones. So it's not one of the, not a pay to win things. They sort of just come throughout the game if you're really lucky. So I have an academy card, academy to spend, and I want some energy. At the moment, I've only got 1 energy, and I want some more. Give me more. Confirm upgrade, and it gives me an academy card, which is what I need. Are you sure? Yes. And we've got it. Okay, so we go down to the squad and we go to the academy. Look, I can set up an academy. You can get, this is one of the best things about this game is like you can scout the young players with a lot of potential, and then you can train them up to how you can buy people, you can buy players on the transfer market and things like that. But something I find, I'm always long term. I'm in this for long term, to win long term, be number 1 long term. Hopefully there's only one other player here playing at the moment. I'll be number 1. But anyway, so we have the long term game where invest in your academy. That's my advice. I recommend investing in your academy. And at the moment, I'm going to scout a new player. But the thing is, at the moment, to scout players, you need stars. Okay? And in order to get stars, you just need to spend some money on it. But it's not like I'm going to spend $150,000 right now, because it's not happening right now. At midnight, you'll get the stars depending on how much you invest. But remember, this here at the moment, I had started with 300,000, but now I'm down to 200. I've blown $5,000 in like half an hour or so. It happens. Sorry, especially at certain joints, at pubs and things. Anyway, so we got 295. So if I spend 150, this is every day. But it gets to a point if you can't go into, or you can go into negative, but normally it's like it only goes down to 0. And after that, you won't get extra points in your academy. So what I want to do is, I don't want to do that. You can do minimum $1,000 a day. If you don't have the 1,000, you get no stars. And you need these stars for scouting players. So at the moment, I only have 1 star, and you need minimum 15 stars, which means I need minimum 15,000 investment. I could wait 15 days after 50, because there's 1,000 every day, and after 15 days I can get enough for a player, but I want it pretty much tomorrow. So daily investment, and yep, I'm going to leave it at that, because at the moment I can't scout a player. And look at this, we have level 1 players, level 2, and look, you unlock these levels in the tech tree. So you can have up to level 10. God, it's taken a long time. Here it is, level 10, because my mouse, the scroll on the mouse is, I gotta, do it better. Okay, so you can spend up to 3,500 stars, which is like 3,500,000 to have a level 10 player. So, and the maximum investment is 150, so it can take, like 20 days to be able to have enough stars, and you need the money in the first place. So when you're first starting, you can't spend that amount. Everyone's starting at the same level. So, and for the first pretty much season, you can only scout level 1 players more or less. Okay. So, and I can't do that until tomorrow. So in the next video, I'll show you how you scout players and things like that. And it says here, you get a star player chance. At the moment, it's a 0% possibility of getting a star player. What does that mean? Basically, it's at 0 because I have the maximum number I can have. Because I have the one, like I said before, you can have a certain number of star players. But you can increase the number of star players by improving your tech building. So if you go to the academy, where is it? It's over here. Actually, I was gonna spin it around. You can spin it around if you like. I like having, this is the position that I like. With the hotel up the top, academy. So the academy, so if I want to have an extra star player, at the moment I got one, it's a goalkeeper, a good goalkeeper. I hope he's a good goalkeeper. But you can increase it over here, the scouting assignments, when you're up to tier 7. So you need to increase your academy up to level 7 or tier 7. And then you can unlock scouting assignment level 2. Okay? But there's another place. I was talking about star players. But if the star players, from memory, it's in the club office over here. Oh, look, we've still got a point we can use. Contract energy boost. Like if you have to pay for a contract for your players. It's not all of your players. You don't have to worry about that. It's your top 10 players. You have to pay a contract for them to keep them or to extend their contract. I'm going to increase my player size. Okay, the club can now support a squad of, normally you have 30 players. Now I'm going to be able to have 31 players. It's good because I think you can get up to, actually we're going to have a look, up to 45 players at the top level, which you're going to need if you want to be competitive. But immediately I'm going to, budget boost. If the new season starts in 3 days or so, and it says here, I'll get an extra $75,000 boost for the seasonal budget. Will give me $75,000 more for next season. Ooh, because at the moment I don't need a bigger size squad. A bigger size squad. I think I might actually choose that or the carryover boost. So here I get $75,000 at the beginning of the season, or I can choose this one where $75,000 of any money I have is not spent. It can be added on to next season. It's like sort of like the same thing. So I think I'll go for the budget boost at the beginning, because at the moment there won't be any contract. Just so you know, there's probably no contracts in the first weeks or so. And you can just upgrade the building anyway and unlock it. But I think I want to do the budget boost. Hello, Jeremy. Lizzie's here. Jeremy's here. Great to see you both. Okay, so, and Ange too. I better say hello to Ange. I'll get in trouble. Hello, Ange. I already said that before, didn't I? Maybe no. Oh, no. Anyway. Okay, so I want to confirm the upgrade of the carryover boost. Just because it begins. I want $75,000 extra. Let's do it. Are you sure? I'm not, but I'll click yes anyway. So at the beginning next season, I'll get a little bit more money. I can just blow it on things. Okay, how's this upgrade going?
Phew!
And smiled there. Okay, the stadium. Yes, I'll just keep digging in there. And the construction of the stadium is ready. 10 minutes of listening to me talk shit the whole time. Okay, finished construction. Just so you know, was it one of those disclaimer? I say lots of stupid things throughout the things. It has nothing to do with this game. I'm responsible for all the crazy things I say, all the mad things I say. And the only person responsible for that is And. Ha! No, it's me. It's all me. Okay, let's open up this beautiful duffel bag. And inside it we have, what do we got? Tokens. Yay, more tokens to blow on other things. We haven't spent any tokens yet. We'll go see what we can spend it on in a moment. And look at this. Look at the stadium. Oh, I've actually got a football pitch to play on now. Very nice. Let's go to the stadium. And you have north stands, west stands, south stands, east stands. And what tactical energy boost. Yes, this is what I want. So that I receive 1 card energy from the stadium every day towards spendable card energy. And I'll get at least 2 match tactics cards. So you get cards that you can apply for match tactics too. So that's a good thing. Confirm upgrade. If I might try and also get your first amenity plot. This is also a good thing. What is an amenity plot? Actually, I'll upgrade another building. So while I'm talking medical, let's just upgrade that. Construct. Yes. Ooh, that was impressive. They built that really quickly. 5 minutes, it's going to be ready. Now, the amenities building means amenities can be unlocked from the stadium tech tree, which is basically over here. So if we go over here and we unlock it, let's unlock it. I'll get the tactical energy boost later in the day. Receive your first amenity plot. I'm going to confirm upgrade just to show you what's available. Now, I've unlocked it in my stadium. I got nowhere for anyone to sit around the... We'll upgrade that later. They're just going to sit on the floor, on the ground, on the grass, whatever. Bring your your chairs, your foldable chairs. Amenities. So now I'm here. This is where you can use your tokens. What is the amenities? It says... if you have any doubts about different parts of the games, you got these little question mark things here that'll help you. Amenity overview. As well as you being able to build and upgrade the core buildings that make up your club, you also have access to club amenities. And basically you get these, read through that later, I won't bore you now. So I'm going to unlock an amenity, and these you pretty much need to do. And this is where I'm going to use 14 of my tokens. And I can choose between a bank vault. Nah, I'm going to spend my money, so I'm not going to do that. Basically, collectible money and tokens are stored up to 7 days before disappearing. So sometimes at the end of the day, you get you get money from games and things. And if you don't collect it, it'll just automatically go here. We have a boardroom for coaches to review past. I'm going to read through these because these are important to know. A boardroom for coaches to review past opposition matches and devise strategies, where you get a match tactics foil card. Remember those shiny cool cards I was talking about before? You get a free one every day. A match tactic one every day, which you can use for your tactics when you play against other teams. Yes, if you choose this one. Or, this one's also important. Oh, there's another one down here, another shiny one. But anyway, we'll go. You've got another one. You get an ambulance. Even if you're playing like over 45 club games, you need an ambulance there because things get messy. I mean, you got these old bodies floating around and those slide tackles coming in like from 50 meters distance and just flying in there. You're going to need an ambulance. Okay. And also these guys are professionals and they're training hard and playing hard, so you may need an ambulance. Or for overdoses. Okay, an ambulance and 2 paramedics on standby during all matches, and it reduces the chance of an injury by 50%. In every match, like league match and things like that, or ladder matches. What is a ladder match? It's basically a ranking. We'll have a look in a moment. A ranking of all teams in the world. Ooh, you can be number 1 or you can be number 5 million. Depends on... And you can battle your way up the top of the ladder. It's a great thing. I will show you in a moment. Anyway, but in every game, it reduces the chance of any injury by 50%. And that's a pretty good thing. And also, players with 100% health cannot receive severe injuries. So it's not like their leg's just going to be dangling off their knee. No. I mean, it can happen, but it's like, not if they're at 100% health. So I usually recommend either one of these injury ones or recovery ones. We also have another foil card. Ooh, shiny foil card, which is added to your training card deck. Get a shiny training card every day. A chance for players to warm down after a match. They're not just like warm down of the arm, the drinking beers on the sideline. No, while they review videos. Do teams do that? They review video and stats to identify skills where they can improve. So it adds a foil card to your training card deck every day. These are good things. These are the things I love. And I actually prefer this for the training. If I were to choose personally between the training deck card or the match tactics card at the beginning of the game, match tactics, I mean, they're important, but foil ones could help you out. But me, I'm long term. I want to train at the best players. So eventually my players are going to go over the level of these other teams' players. And it's just going to be much better. And I won't need any foil tactics cards because I'm just going to whip their behind. Okay, so yeah. Concessions, you get spectator income. So for every game, you get a percentage of the income. Depends, like if you don't have much of a stadium there, you got everyone sitting in their foldable chairs. I mean, you're not going to get as much income, but this one boosts it by 20%. Also, the chance to get more tokens. Ooh, a base chance that tokens will appear in league match rewards. Ooh, so you may get the occasional token. Ooh, that's good. Which is increased from 15% to 50%. And the final number of tokens is boosted by 50%. Ooh. Doubles the effect of your league position on match attendance. So if you're going to do well, you're always at the top of the league, you can get more people attending the match, which means you get more income and more everything. You get more spectator income, attendance income, physio, health, recovery speed is increased from 2 to 3% per day. Because naturally if you don't apply a medical card on the player, they're naturally going to recover from an injury 2% every day. But with this one, it'll be 3%. So they just get healthier over time quicker. Okay? Or a statue of a football great. Okay. Which one is it going to be? Is it going to be Messi or was it Ronaldo? What's the other dude? I forget his name. I don't know. Messi's the GOAT for me. But someone may disagree. I can't even remember the name of the other guy, whatever his name. He's from Portugal. I just seem to forget for now. Honest. Anyway, you can put a statue of a football great of your club or whoever. You get more income, you sell, basically selling shit. Merch shop, selling your t-shirts and your caps and your beanies, your flags and the club logo on the rubber chicken, whatever you want. They sell it at this merch shop. So I'm going to choose this one here. I don't want my players to get injured. And when you're first starting out, you can probably get quite a few injuries because your players, they got low levels of endurance, low level of everything. So I'm going to choose the ambulance. And I'm going to spend 14 tokens of that. So my players are no longer going to be as injured as before, which is good. And not as severe. That's why I always choose this one first. The ambulance. And I can't unlock any of the other ones because I need to improve my stadium. Okay, so look, my medical building's ready. So, finish construction. an awesome duffel bag. Am I going to get smelly socks, or am I going to get something better than the smelly socks? It is going to be... Oh, that would be a fun thing to have. A pair of smelly socks. Getting these in the duffel bags. I don't know what use it would be, but it would be fun getting a pair of smelly socks. It's like, doesn't do anything, but you can just collect. How many smelly socks have you collected over the time? That'll be something just random. Anyway, 1 token, collect that, and a health cards, which I can apply to an injured player. But this health card is a specific health card. Okay, so what I want to do here, I want to increase the tier so I can get another amenity plot. I'll do that one later because it takes 30 minutes and $4,000. Ooh. What I haven't upgraded. Is there any I haven't upgraded yet? The amenities, the club office, the academy, the hotel. Let's upgrade the hotel. We'll talk about the hotel. You think that's a weird thing to have? But where do players stay? Visiting players stay? Supporters stay if they come from out of town? Aha. So there is logic behind it. Okay, so I've got that little beaker full of red wine, or... It's not red wine, it's pink wine. Okay, let's go see. Medical energy boost. Your medical building officially opens its first clinics dedicated to accelerated injury recovery. Receive 1 card energy from the hospital each day towards spendable card energy. And you get 2 free health cards every day. So you get these cards that you apply for injuries, for training, for match tactics, for different things. This is how it works. Confirm upgrade, yes. There we go. And look, I've got 2 energy to spend. Now, you think, but can I only spend it on energy? No, I can spend these 2 energy. Remember before, I've got this card here, which is 2. It's going to cost me 2 energy. Well, now I could apply this card on my goalkeeper. You get energy from your medical building, from your training building, academy building, or whatever. You just combine that energy to apply it where you want. So that 1 energy I just got now from the medical building, it's not just, oh, I can only use it on the medical stuff. No, I can use it throughout the game, which is a good thing. Okay, so look, and since medical building, I have got a free card, which is a jaw injury. I've got a jaw injury. Probably change that picture. You got to have a zombie with a jaw just hanging off. No, this is a football game, not a zombie attacking game. Okay, so head cap for the jaw injury. And this is a 10% recovery for head injuries, which is good. So it just helps your player. It doesn't happen instantly. So it's not, I'm going to apply that card and my player's ready to go. No, all of these medical cards at midnight, they get their upgrade or whatever. Look, hotel's almost ready. What else we got there? So we're still at the grounds. We're updating everything. Let's go to the hotel, which is going to be ready in 2 minutes. A new thing. It even says, while at first a hotel might seem like an odd building to be part of your club's infrastructure, the hotel covers those aspects of the club that are to do with the hiring of outside specialists. They've got to stay somewhere. Actually, they should stay at someone's house, but anyway. As well as other financial and sponsorship sources of income that are not covered by your office building. So let's go check out what's available. This is the one you want, the energy boosts. You also have a chance of extra tokens, free tokens, extra cash, extra foil cards, possibilities of foil cards or second foil cards, okay? I need the energy boost, where I get an extra energy, which gives me 3, but also I get just random deck of 2 cards covering any category. It could be training, it could be academy, it could be medical, it could be anything. But we'll look at that in a moment. Okay, and up the top here it says Ooh, it says there's 2. Where's my notification? Okay, it's not a notification. It's actually got some things here that I need to work on. I need to train, play any training card, health card, psych card, whatever. Oh, you can delegate it to the game. That's where the tokens are. Delegate, the game can sort it out. But, I like doing it myself because I want it to be exactly how I have for the master plan. Okay, run training sessions. Also, I've got to do. And also, I can change the intensity. But, yeah, additional tasks. Review next fixture. Now, the next fixture will not be available just yet because the season doesn't start until Monday, as it says here. Ooh, just as well I clicked on this. It's too late to join a league this season because there is no league, actually. But don't worry, your club will be automatically added to the league next season in 4 days, 2 hours. Okay, so there it is. So like midnight New Zealand time, maybe. It changes midday. Need to update your club details. So if you want, once a season, you can change your club from, at the moment, I'm in Chile. If you want some competition, come to Chile. Actually, you compete against people from all around the world. So your club might be in Chile. You might be against someone else from, I don't know, New Zealand or anywhere around the world, basically. But my club is based in Chile. Why is that important? Because all of the players, your starting players, are all from Chile, in this case. Or if you start in New Zealand, all of your players are from New Zealand. All of your academy players are from the country, your club country. So basically, any academy players will be from Chile. But if I change it to New Zealand for next season, well, I'm not going to do. Don't choose Australia. I'll go for, actually, I'll just stay in Chile. So next season, all of my new academy players, if I change to New Zealand, will have the New Zealand flag. And that New Zealand flag means they will be able to represent New Zealand in future World Cups. National teams, those are coming. They're coming. Okay, but I'll just leave. I'll come back to that because I think my building should be ready by now. Hotel is ready. Finished construction. And unfortunately, there won't be any smelly socks in this one. Unfortunately. What could that be? Those smelly socks. What could that... That's the thing with this game, is the developers receive a lot of feedback from the different players around the world in the rugby game, and now we'll be in the football game, because rugby game's been around for a while, quite popular. And it's got the loyal fans and everything like that. And they pick up some of the suggestions. Not all of the suggestions. For example, my one's never. Oh, no, just kidding. They did once. Back in 2005, I think it was. Anyway, so that's why we need the smelly socks. I mean, why wouldn't they put smelly socks in there? And that's probably the reason why they never choose any of my suggestions. Are always stupid. Like, they didn't put a pirate cove. In the rugby game, I mean, you need a pirate cove in a rugby game. But anyway, I digress. So I'm going to collect the tokens, I'll collect the health cards, and they're very open to suggestions. If there are any bugs, let them know, because I mean, this version of the game is brand new. They fix them. They want the game to work perfectly, as all developers do. Okay, so I want to upgrade. What do I want to upgrade? Do I want to upgrade the stadium? It's going to take half an hour. I'll do it later. Ooh, I'll show you. I'm going to upgrade. Okay, at Mount Smart Stadium, I have season tickets to see Orcland FC. And I'm on you got the South Stand. You got the East Stand. So I'm going to upgrade the East Stand because that's where I sit. Upgrade. Only takes a minute. 300. Well, that's quick. So I've got somewhere to sit. It's going to be ready soon. Yeah, so do you have a favorite football team around the world? Not just the local New Zealand team or A-League, or it could be the Premier League, it could be any league. In the chat, once the live's over, just put in the comment, what's your favorite team? And we'll just vote for the best team, the best. So if someone's already put like Liverpool or Orcland FC, put a like on there just to increase its ranking. We'll see who the best team is. Anyway. So this stand currently sits 0 fans. No fans. Hey, I've come to support the team. Nope, sorry, you can't come. Go sit outside the stadium because we've got nowhere for you to sit. But in 12 seconds, we will have a place. Just wait a moment. And they're waiting anxiously, waiting to enter. And is it going to be ready? Okay, 3, 2, 1, coming on. And it is ready. Finished construction? Oh, yeah. But when you upgrade buildings, you don't... Oh, this one here, the stands, you don't get a duffel bag. This stand cannot be upgraded because it's already at the club's level. So I've got 1,000 fans here. I can downgrade it. If you're like, what happens if I click that? I don't want to click it and there will be a pop-up saying, are you sure? But I don't want to click it anyway. I never downgrade. We just go full on. So I've got 1,000 people that can come to the stadium now. That is good. Oh, I can upgrade. That's upgrading the stadium. Okay, so I've got 1,000 people around there. But I want to upgrade some of the psychology building I haven't upgraded. Upgrade that. Yes. So what is this? Basically, a player's mental health is just as important for their development as physical health. And this is happening a lot in the sport. That's why Orcland FC did so well in the very first season, because they had mental health coaches in, getting them ready for the whole season and everything like that. This building allows you to add various aspects of the mental well-being of your players. Okay, we'll come back to that section in a moment. So we'll go back to the hotel now, because I haven't spent my beaker full of red wine. And I want energy boost. I need energy. It's the morning here in New Zealand. I need energy. Yes, okay.